Welcome back to Living Local. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is coming up on Monday, celebrating the life and legacy of the civil rights activist and icon. A local community center named in his honor works to keep King's mission alive by celebrating diversity and offering education, connection, enrichment, and opportunity. Joining us via Zoom today is Jerry Jones, Executive Director of the Martin Luther King Community Center in Rock Island. Jerry, thank you so much for speaking to us today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Let's start first, before we talk about the holiday. Tell us about the origins of where the King Center, how it came about, actually.
Absolutely. So the King Center is a result of the Model Cities program brought to us by President Johnson back in the late 60s. This the King Center was a small part of a larger plan to invigorate a distressed part of our city. The King Center was meant, and turned out to do quite well, to be an anchor, a resource for a variety of services to a community that was highly distressed and highly in need, including legal services, child care, health, and a variety of others. Over the years, we have evolved and we provide quite a bit of programming still to this day, but that was the original concept that we've been able to honor.
So what other things do you provide today? You mentioned child care, legal services, things like that. How have you expanded over the years?
So we really focus critically on youth, providing in-school and out-of-school programming. Our after-school program serves 65 kids a day, and our summer day camp serves 150 kids on a regular basis, and of course in normal conditions. The goals of these programs are to provide our youth academic support, experiences so they can broaden their aspirations, and help them make great decisions for their future. But that's not all we do at the King Center. We do provide a variety of services, including a family counseling program that goes to people's homes to make sure that these families are stable and safe. We have volunteer groups like our Active Club, Aging Citizens is interested in a variety of experiences, our Metropolitan Youth Drill Team that has played a large role in community celebrations. We have a large community space that we provide for personal and professional celebrations and meetings. In other words, we're trying to be a true community center for the Quad Cities.
Absolutely. Now, Jerry, what kind of actual impacts have you seen from these programs, these groups, just people being able to use your space? Have you seen help people? How have you seen that all unfold?
So we have numbers and we have outcomes, and so much that we see 80% of our kids improve their grades if they can be with us 60% of the time. We see some of the things that we see are anecdotal as well, when we see kids begin to actually interact and engage with adults because they've been a part of our programming. We have a very low recidivism rate for our family counseling program as far as moments of crisis. But other things, such as our Thanksgiving dinner this past year, we were able to provide 3,000 meals to our community. At our Christmas party, we were able to help 500 kids receive gifts this year when their families possibly wouldn't be able to do any. So these are some of the impacts that we have the honor of experience here at the King.
Yeah, it's very important work. Now, Jerry, the holiday is upcoming. The Martin Luther King holiday is on Monday. How are you celebrating there at the center?
Well, this is our 38th year to having this honor. And of course, we're doing it differently this year. We're going to do it virtually and broadcast it over social media with some pre-recorded portions and some live portions here at the Martin Luther King Center. We celebrate by recognizing the greatness that exists in our community. So we have the opportunity to provide some youth with scholarships to Black Hawk College and our ML Lockhart scholarship to any college of their choosing. These are students, of course, that have shown great success in their academic career and now moving on to that post-secondary. We also provide the I Have a Dream Award to a Rock Island citizen who has made significant contributions to our city, and that is one of my favorite portions of the event. And then we punctuate the event with a keynote speaker who galvanizes and energizes our crowd around the theme for the event.
Now you said, Jerry, it's going to be virtual this year, correct? Are there any other changes, or otherwise is it the same type of program and everything else?
It's the same type of program, just done virtually this year, so that in actuality we'll have the opportunity to reach more people than the usual 500 people that are in our banquet room that day.
Before we go, Jerry, give us your perspective personally about what's so important about this event.
Thank you. Yes, this event is important from the vantage point that we have a great Black American hero who has done incredible work in our times. It's about recognizing the greatness that exists in our community now. It's about recognizing that, yes, we have ugliness in our history, but the work of this man gives us a road, a map towards redemption. And for us, considering the work that this man did relentlessly in the face of just insurmountable opposition, we can do no less considering we are a namesake organization.
Absolutely. Jerry Jones, Executive Director of the Martin Luther King Jr. Center in Rock Island. Jerry, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
All righty. Now, if you would like more information, you can find the Martin Luther King Jr. Center on Facebook. We will also have these details posted on our website, too. That's ourquadcities.com.